Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're talking about how to correct banker's back. What is banker's back, you may ask? If you are a banker, you already know. So banker's back is just a term that we use for people that sit a lot. And if you have to sit a lot for your job, then you know the problems that it can create in the body. Back pain, neck pain, headaches, a lot of bad stuff. But if that's your job and you have to sit behind a computer, or if you commute, or if you travel, if you sit on an airplane for extended periods of time, you don't have a choice. What you do have a choice in is how you can help the body find stability. So at the end of your day, what do you do to correct? What do you do to remind your body where it needs to be in space? And that is how you're going to prevent a lot of issues that sitting will cause and help undo some of the issues that you may already have. So let's take a closer look at what it looks like to have banker's back. So this is one of my favorite posters by one of the leaders in our industry, Eric Dalton. So be sure to go and check his website out, ericdalton.com, for a great amount of information. And I believe he has a PDF of this available on his website. What this is showing is how heavy your head can get depending on how far forward it is of the spine. So your head should be 12 pounds. For every inch of forward head posture you have, it can increase the effective weight of your head on the spine by an additional 10 pounds. So if you have this posture, and as it gets worse and worse, your head literally feels like it's getting heavier. So there's no wonder why your neck hurts and why everyone comes to me and says, I carry all my tension in my neck. This could be why. So if you're creating this pattern out of habits of sitting, then you're gonna have structural issues, you're going to have pain. Now, I did not sneak into your office and take an x-ray of you working, but again, if you work at a desk, you know that by the end of the day, this is probably what you're going to look like. So we have just improper habits creeping everywhere around in here. So you can see the different angles of the body should not be there, slouching posture, you're gonna have to look up, so it's gonna create tension in your neck. And all of this is gonna be contributing to headaches, dowager's humps, rib pain, low back pain, hip pain, knee pain, faulty breathing, rotator cuff issues, and carpal tunnel, obviously. So we want to correct this, and if you end up doing this, let's figure out a way to address it at the end of your workday. Welcome back, guys. So we saw a few minutes ago some of the things that banker's back can do, how it can affect the body, and some of the symptoms it can create. So now I'm going to take you through a few things that will help you combat banker's back. And that's what we want to do is you have to go to work, you have to sit at your desk, you have to commute if that's your job. But what we want to do is learn ways to correct the body at the end of the day, to remind the body and the brain who should be holding stability for those big parts of the body that we allow to slump forward, and then add those to your day on a regular basis, and that's how you will correct or prevent the issues that banker's back can bring onto you. So Carrie's going to help me today. We're going to go through a few. First of all, I'm going to have you sit on the ball facing that way. So we're going to go through a few things that you can think about at your desk right off the bat. So when you're sitting at your desk, you want your knees at 90 degrees, and pretend you're typing on a computer for us. You want your arms at 90 degrees. So if your desk is high and your elbows are up, that's bad. If your desk is too low and your elbows are down, bad. So you want 90 degrees in the legs, 90 degrees in the arms. Some people ask if they should use a ball at their desk, and that's a great idea, but interchange it out every few hours. Don't sit on a ball all day, don't sit in a chair all day. Don't have bad habits like sitting on one leg. If your chair is too high and your feet can't touch the floor, you need to get something made for your feet or get a different chair. Definitely don't sit on both feet. So just watch your posture at your desk just to start off with by correcting body mechanics. So from this point, at the end of your day, when you get home, your back is tired, your neck is tired, your brain is hurting from working so hard, what do we do? So we saw earlier what happens with our bodies over our desk when we lean forward and get into that hunch posture. the anterior muscles of the body become shortened, and most oftentimes they are tight. So what we want to do is learn how to open the front of the body and also activate the back of the body. So the muscles, again, when we have that forward hunched posture, the posterior muscles are over lengthened and they oftentimes become weaker. So how do we correct that? So what we're going to have her do is open the front of the body, and in a few seconds we'll activate the back of the body. So we're going to have a ball that's at least 75 centimeters, the largest one you can find. You do not want to use a small ball for this. So Carrie, you're going to walk your feet slowly forward, and you're going to start to lean back on the ball. This is not a core activation. This is something to help allow your body to open up and decompress. Keep your hips up. And exactly as she's doing, allow your arms to fall open to the side. Allow your head to relax on the ball. If you have a serious neck injury, any ringing of the ears, other things that are diagnosis, you would want to consult your doctor first, of course. But here in this position, she's allowing gravity to open the anterior neck. She's opening the pecs, opening the abdominals. And here, take a few very long, deep breaths. You can even put your hands on your own rib cage and feel that breath coming all the way around the body, because our diaphragm gets compressed with that forward-leaning banker's back posture. So you're going to open your arms wide to the side, take a few long, deep breaths here. If this feels comfortable and you want to take it a little further, you could bring your arms all the way back, roll back on the ball a little more, and let gravity pull you even more open. And again, you're going to stay here for as long as is comfortable, 3 to 5 really long, deep breaths. From here, you're going to come back to where your arms are to your sides, very, very slowly rolling up, and begin to push back with your feet to come back to a sitting position. And stay sitting on the ball. And from here, do a couple pelvic rotations. So you're just going to roll your pelvis under, and then back, and then under, and then back. And that's just to create a little mobility. So from this point, we're going to take Carrie to the wall so that she can put her feet on the wall for a little more stability, and we're going to activate the back of the body now. Okay, so now we're going to have Carrie activate the back of the body. We have first opened and lengthened the front of the body. We have decompressed and lengthened those muscles that oftentimes become hypertonic, locked down, very short. Now we're immediately going to activate the posterior of the body, which is allowing the brain to be retrained on who's holding stabilization, and who that should be is your posterior muscles of the back. So she's going to have her feet on the wall for stability, so just push your feet up against the wall. Yep. And now you're going to take the ball and you're going to lean over with your stomach. This is going to be a modified Superman. So you're going to lean over, keep your back engaged, chin tucked toward your chest, and your arms are going to go straight out in front of you. So like an I. You're going to lock your elbows out completely. Thumbs are pointed toward the ceiling. Make sure your shoulders are back and down. Let's show them what they're not going to do, which is put their shoulders up in their ears. Your shoulders are pulled back and down. And you're going to hold here for 5 long seconds. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000. Then you're going to go into a Y. Continue to have your elbows locked out because you want the focus here on these retractors of the scapula. Same thing, 5 long seconds. And then you're going to go out into a T. And see, she's maintaining that good extension in the back. And again for 5 long seconds. Anytime you need to come out of this, just roll back, relax the body. So that's going to be your activation for the posterior body. So first you lengthen the anterior, and then you immediately go into activation of the posterior. And that is going to be how you retrain your brain on who is holding stability for the torso and shoulders. And that will give you some relief from the banker's back. Hope this helps you, and you guys continue to stay relentless in proper movement and function. Thanks.